Keeping your Pazload positive placement metal connector nailer lubricated and running smoothly is an important part of regular tool maintenance. Without lubrication, the tool won't work properly and the parts will wear prematurely. The maintenance required for our positive placement nailers is the same as our PowerMaster Plus tool, so for the purposes of demonstration, we'll be using the PowerMaster Plus framing nailer. For this process, you'll need a genuine Pazload Premium rebuild kit, a 1/8 inch hex wrench, a flathead screwdriver, and a clean shop rag. The kit includes the parts and lubricants you will need. We'll start by removing the cap from the tool. To do this, remove the 4 screws located in the cap. Once the cap is off, pull out the sleeve and driver blade. Take a minute to clean the excess grease or debris off the sleeve, driver blade, and the inside of the housing. Next, we'll replace the 3 O-rings on the sleeve. The first O-ring is located closest to the slots. The second is on the outside of the flange. This O-ring will either come out with the sleeve or may need to be removed from the housing separately. The third O-ring is located underneath the flange. Pinch the O-rings until they bulge slightly and then slide them off. Next, check to make sure the small pinholes located on the sleeve underneath the first O-ring are clear. The tool repair kit comes with a chart that shows the physical size of the O-rings for reference. Remove and replace the O-ring from the driver blade assembly. Put a light coating of the silicone grease included in the repair kit. Next, replace the sleeve seal at the top of the sleeve. Use the flathead screwdriver to pry off the seal. Put a light coating of the silicone grease on the top of this sleeve before installing the new seal. Next, position the sleeve with the slots up and reinstall the O-rings on the sleeve and apply silicone-based grease. Now, you're ready to reinstall the sleeve in the housing. Just press firmly until an audible pop is heard. Then, reinstall the driver blade assembly with the beveled side or flat side of the crescent facing towards the trigger. If you purchased the Premium Rebuild Kit, part number 219426, we'll move on to the cap and replace the main valve, O-rings, and spring. Remove the gasket and any leftover residue. Remove the screw in the center of the cap with a 1/8 inch hex wrench. This will release the main valve and spring. Remove the spring and 2 O-rings inside the cap. Clean the cap and then grease the O-ring grooves. Then install the 2 replacement O-rings. Install the spring concave side facing up as shown. Next, install the new valve retaining ring side down. This is also included with the Premium Kit. Before reinstalling, replace the final O-ring located on the post. Place the post inside the valve and reinsert the center screw. Test the cap by pressing and releasing the valve to ensure proper operation. Align the new gasket to the locating pin, ensuring the air passage is clear. Align the cap pin to the recess in the housing and reinsert the 4 screws. Once the screws are tightened down, you're ready to get back to work.